Do 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 do. Hello, everybody. All you people that are not on the internet. Welcome to my favorite show, 5 Minutes You Won't Get Back. A show that wastes 5 minutes of your time, if not more. But the thing is, the 5 minutes doesn't start until we say it does. So, welcome all of you for joining us. All 0 of you right now, but that's okay. We're doing this for our enjoyment, not for yours. So, anyways, should we start the 5 minutes?
Sure. Oh, I gotta...
Oh, she's got to set the clock.
Oh, see, we got people watching.
Aye. Anyway, so, I'm waiting for the... See, she's not prepared. She's not prepared. We're going to talk about Halloween, by the way.
What?
I know. So, you ready? Start the 5 minutes.
Started.
Okay. So, before we tell the Halloween story that I'd like to share, we're going to share what are some of today's holidays.
Okay, so today, as in today,
Hey, Norton.
October 30th, 2018,
What holiday is it?
it is Buy a Donut Day.
Which isn't really that hard in the grand
No.
scheme of things.
I wish I would have known that.
I would have bought 2.
It is Checklist Day.
Oh, checklist
Make a
day.
checklist of things to do.
And?
Create a great funeral day.
Oh, I like that. My mom already has she hasn't died yet, but she has her funeral all planned out, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm in charge of it. Is that
But
morbid?
she's got it planned out.
Yeah, she does.
So, and it's a great,
Is
a great funeral.
Is it funerals anymore or life celebrations?
Life celebrations?
Life celebrations.
It is also today, October 30th,
I see what you're gonna do here.
National Candy Corn Day.
And when you eat candy corn, I get sick off of it because you always eat too much. At least that's what happens with me.
I eat too many of the pumpkin things that taste just like candy
And
corns. I ate too many of those one time, and I made myself sick when I was young. And funny story, I know you have a story.
I have a
to
long
tell.
story. We're gonna go over the 5 minutes.
We're
I'm
gonna
just
go
joking.
over. Just
Anyway,
be
what's your
prepared.
story?
No, so I think my mom one time, like I was like, I don't know, middle school,
Yeah.
maybe late elementary school.
And I OD'd on the candy.
I think
Intravenous.
she was going to like a gym because she was going to go check out joining a gym.
And she-
like a health place.
Instead,
And so
she
we
bought
stopped
tons
off-
of candy.
We stopped off to get me and my brother a snack. You know, while she was talking to the lady, we'd have something to munch on. Well, of course, I got this huge bag of pumpkin things, right?
Yeah.
And I ate them and we went in there and I think I threw up all over.
I threw up a lot of orange.
I threw up in the gym. I felt really bad for my mom. I don't think my mom joined that gym.
So, rule of thumb.
So I still can't eat pumpkins.
Right, and
I can eat candy corns, but not pumpkins.
I ate tons of those circus peanuts.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I
in the
forgot
cir-
you like
those are
those.
things I eat a ton of those things that I don't throw them up. I'm not doing like an exorcist thing where I'm spewing circus peanuts at people. It could happen, but it didn't.
Don't eat that many.
Anyway.
So. Okay, so it's National Speak Up for Service Day, which is very, very good.
Okay.
It's Pumpkin Bread Day. It's
course.
Sugar Addiction Awareness
It's Spice Day.
And
Look, Patrick says we're his favorite 5 minutes of the day.
Yes.
Thanks,
Success.
Patrick.
Okay, it's also, I'm almost
We paid
done.
you.
I'm almost
We
done.
paid you well.
We did.
Okay, go
yeah.
ahead.
Anyway, it's National Publicist Day.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it is also the Haunted Refrigerator Night. I'd like to real quickly
What?
haunted
Refrigerator night.
refrigerator night.
How's that work?
You ready? I'm going to read the little snippet. This is by CheckyDay.com, just so you know.
Check
Okay.
it.
Coming the day before Halloween, Haunted Refrigerator Night celebrates the horrors lurking in the back of refrigerators.
So we're talking about like rotted food.
Often we place leftover food in a container to eat later and it ends up getting pushed to the back of the fridge where it transforms itself into a scary sludge. I hope that I'm not reading too fast because I know you want to tell your story.
I'm getting scared already.
I know. So anyway, so the sludge back of the fridge. And it waits to frighten us when we eventually find it again months or years later. On this day, October 30th, family and friends join together, open the fridge door, and brace themselves for the worst as they search the bottom shelf for leftover food haunting the refrigerator. The day was created by perennial holiday creators Thomas and Ruth Roy of Wellcat Holidays and Herbs.
So,
Haunted Refrigerator Night
okay.
is being observed today.
All
It
right.
has always been observed annually on October 30th.
so
there you go.
need to do that. Then you'll need to hold hands, pull the refrigerator from the wall, hold hands, surround it, and have a seance and expel the evil spirits of the fridge.
Or just reach in and
Take out the
throw
bad
it away
stuff.
when it starts growing.
And if it's
things.
still semi-good, you can send it to me. I'll still eat it because expiration dates mean nothing to me. I'll eat anything. Even those circus
Fortunately-
peanuts. And then I'll puke them up.
Fortunately, somebody pays attention to it.
Anyway,
Yeah, you can anyway.
so
Okay, so I'm sorry. So, do you have Brian?
I
Do you have
have
any great Halloween
I have
stories
a
you'd like to
I have a
share?
Halloween story I'd like to share. Where are we at? Are we already at 5 minutes?
No, it's 4:54.
We're at 5 minutes. I'll keep this as short as I can.
No, just tell it.
Anyways,
they don't.
so
They don't
a lot
mind.
of people out there might already know this story, but I'm going to share it anyway because it's my favorite Halloween story. Okay, I want to preface that my mom made great costumes when I was younger. She nailed it. I always had the best costumes, especially in school when you would dress up back in the day. She nailed it. Anyways, my favorite character is Spider-Man. Those of you probably know that already. Well, at least a large portion of you know that. And I wanted to be Spider-Man one year. I was really young, 5 or 6. Anyways, I wanted to be Spider-Man really, really bad. Really bad. So I went up to my mom, and she asked me what I wanted to be for Halloween. And I said, I want to be Spider-Man. And I could tell she wasn't real familiar with Spider-Man. And I was wanting to share, like, I got a comic book to take a look at. She's like, no, I know. I can figure it out. I'm like, Mom, you sure you know what Spider-Man is? Oh, yeah, I know. And I kept pushing the issue, but she said she knew what Spider-Man was.
And
So-
this was before the internet, where she could just go
Right,
on and
just before she could Google it. So anyways,
Okay.
I remember we went to, I think it was like a Sears or something like that, and they actually had a Spider, or a Kmart, you remember those? There was a Spider-Man costume hanging in the costume section for Halloween, and I remember she had left this young kid wandering around Kmart by herself back in the day. Anyways, this is why I am like I am. And anyway, I saw it, and I wanted to go over there and pull her over and show her what the costume looked like. And she said no. She was getting aggravated. She's like, I know what Spider-Man looks like. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess she really knows what Spider-Man looks like. So the day came and my mom would make costumes, and she was making my Spider-Man costume. And the problem is my mom would never share with me what she's making because she's like a true artiste, and she does, you don't see the final product until it's ready. So anyway, she'd work all night on this thing, right? So Halloween came, and I'm ready to put on the Spider-Man costume. Now, mind you, I love Spider-Man, still do, like, the character that I'm most connected with, and I am so excited about being Spider-Man, right? So I wish I had a picture, and there's a picture somewhere of it, and if I ever find it, I will share it with you. I can't describe it as well as the actual image, all right? So the actual bodysuit was not a Spider-Man suit. It was a full bodysuit with green paper mache strips. So imagine like these just strips hanging off. I look like a mop, a green mop, right? And I had that suit. Now, I had a plastic Spider-Man mask, and I don't know why my mom didn't put those two together and say, these don't look right together. So anyways, I put the mask on, and here's the trifecta. I had silver aluminum foil antennas. So I had a green paper mache stringy mop suit, red Spider-Man mask, and silver antennas. And when my mom put it on me, the picture of me with it on, I don't want to make fun of this in this day and age, but I was this close to committing suicide. If you looked at my face, I had hit the lowest form of depression. My expectations were like way up here. The costume was way down here. I think I almost cried. And so the rest of the... and I couldn't say anything to my mom because I'm like, this isn't Spider-Man. And then, you know what I look like? I look like a Christmas ornament. I was like, yeah, you put me on a tree during Christmas, I would have looked like I belonged. With the red and the green and the silver. And then I went trick-or-treating. Antennas. Thanks, Ian. Antennas with great, and this comes great responsibility. Yeah, but Ian, here's the best part, right? I go trick-or-treating, and I ring the doorbell, and they'd be like, oh, how cute, and they'd be giving me my candy, and then they go, what are you? And I would go, I don't know. And I shed a tear right there, and I walk away and go to the next house. And I kid you not, the exact same thing. Oh, you're so cute. What are you? I think about 90% of the houses asked me, what are you? I could never really give them a response because I had no idea what I was. It was a horrible, horrible Halloween experience.
Aww.
So yeah, so that was my Halloween for everybody. One of these days, like I said, I'll find a picture, and maybe Halloween existential crisis. It was, and then the following year, I believe I was Satan. So I went from. And my mom's a Christian person. Why? My mom is a Christian. Why in the world would you dress me up as Satan? What does that mean? What exactly does that mean when you dress your son up one year as a, it's not Spider-Man, but it's something. Why would he dress up? And then next year, my son's gonna be Satan. At least people knew who I was. Oh, look, there's the cute devil.
Great.
I mean, at least I could say I'm a devil.
At least you knew.
That's right. So that's my Halloween experiences.
Yeah,
anyway.
we gotta find that picture.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, when the winter months rolled around, what?
You should. You could do a remake of this.
For
We
Halloween.
could get. You know what we could do is we could.
It's not a hard costume to make. You know what you just buy? You know what you buy? You just buy those green streamers. You know,
like the kind that you like.
The
flip
paper
and
streamers.
the
Yeah,
paper
you just take those and just tape them to a shirt.
to a black shirt.
Yeah, and no, it's a full bodysuit. It's like so shirt. And people, I was streaming all the way down to my feet. I was one big streamer.
That's awesome.
I wish I'd film of that.
We should do that. We should totally do that.
I also have a good Christmas story that I'll share, but it has nothing to do with Spider-Man. But
Maybe
anyway,
we should share that later.
Maybe.
Since we've already.
This was the Halloween special edition with Brian's costume story. So anyway, I think we're done. So anyway. If there's anything you'd like us to talk about, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to tell us how much you love us, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to tell us or tell me how much you hate me, leave it in the comments below. If anybody has a picture of me in a Spider-Man suit, please leave it in the comment section below. So, so that's all we got. And you guys all have a fun Halloween, whatever you're doing, trunk or treat, fall festival, Halloween, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully it's a good one. You get lots of candy. Check for razor blades. And that's all we got, right? So, just remember, it isn't a great day until we wasted 5 minutes of your time. You'll never... Wait, let's stop. She's supposed to say that with me together. We're going to do it again. It's not a very... can't even talk. It's not a good day unless we wasted 5 minutes of your time. There we go. And we will see you next week. Have a good one. Woo.